So I figure I need to come clean and be completely honest with you guys about how I feel towards my channel and making videos of late. Now, first of all, this isn't going to be a doom and gloom video. I'm not quitting YouTube and I'm not going to whine all the way through this video. I'm just going to explain why I haven't been uploading as much recently and how that's going to affect the channel moving forward. So it is fair to say that I have been feeling less enthusiastic about YouTube over the last couple of months. I think it really sort of took a nosedive, or my enthusiasm took a nosedive, around the time of the adpocalypse. I saw a massive reduction in my revenue, which wasn't great to begin with, and the huge reduction sort of really made me think about why I was doing YouTube. And it was never about the money. I couldn't even begin to live off the money that I make on YouTube. I couldn't even subsidize my gaming habit. But that's not to say that the income wasn't nice and was a nice little buffer or a nice little pillow, which allowed me to keep doing what I was doing. The next thing that had a big impact on the way that I felt about YouTube was, for some reason, I suddenly saw views just drop off. I'm not exactly sure what it was. I was making content in the same way that I always had been. I was putting out 1 to 2 videos a week. It was sort of like every 4 or 5 days, I think you'll remember. So it was a pretty good frequency of videos. I think the quality was reasonably good as well, but for whatever reason, the views just suddenly dropped off. So that certainly had an impact on my motivation. So despite these two things happening, I kept plugging away hoping that things would turn around, and things haven't dramatically changed recently. So where does that put me in terms of making videos? Where does it put this channel? So firstly, and most importantly, I am not quitting YouTube. I've not lost faith in making videos. I've not lost my passion for making videos either, but what I've had to do is take a step back and really evaluate why I make videos and put stuff up onto YouTube. And the first thing and the most important thing, and the thing that got me into making videos in the first place, was just enjoying combining my love for gaming, design, and video editing and video production all into the one sort of outlet. And I think I lost sight of that a little bit in the last year. There's certainly situations in which I felt like I needed to put a video up, and while I always put time and effort into my videos, and I never really put anything up that I don't feel completely happy with, there's certainly been cases where I've uploaded videos because I felt that I've had to, not necessarily because I felt like it was a video that I needed to make. And that's never good for motivation. So the thing that got me into YouTube in the first place was making high quality videos. I used to watch videos by people like Xbox Ahoy, who's just called Ahoy now, and he still puts videos up every now and then. But the YouTubers that I watch consistently now made me rethink why I got into YouTube. Like, a lot of the YouTubers that I watch now don't necessarily put up a video once a week or even once a month. These are people that focus on quality and the production quality of their video and the information and how well researched it is and all of those different things. And it really made me remember that's what I got into YouTube for. I don't want to just be putting up videos for the sake of getting views. I don't want to be putting up videos because I feel like I have to put up videos. I want to be creating content that I'm really happy with, that I'm really motivated to make, that's creative, that takes time, that I'm really proud of when I upload it. So that's what I'm going to focus on now. I'm going to focus on quality over quantity. Now, for some of you, that's going to be disappointing news because the frequency of my videos is going to be less. There's going to be less frequent videos, which means there may not be a video per week. There may be. It depends if inspiration hits me, if I have the time. But I'm not going to be sticking to a strict schedule saying that I have to have a video up at this particular time or I have to have X amount of videos up each month. I'm just going to make the videos that I feel that are important and that I'm looking forward to making and that I think are high quality. So I hope that you guys can understand this, and I hope that you guys appreciate where I'm coming from, and hopefully you'll enjoy an increase in the quality of my videos. At least I hope so. This will be a horrible disaster if I do all this and the quality of my videos doesn't at least go up a little bit. So bear with me. Hopefully the quality of my content is going to go up, and the types of videos that I'm going to be making are much more interesting and engaging. In terms of the types of videos that I'm going to be making, for the moment, I'm just going to stick with the current series that I've got on. Of course, I'm going to keep trying new things, but for instance, real life car builds, Call of Duty content, Battlefield content isn't going anywhere. For the moment, I'm just going to try and ramp up the quality on those videos. I think with the Battlefield videos in particular, I've been sort of moving in this direction anyway. It's been highly researched, and I've tried to make these videos as insightful and as interesting as I possibly can. Now, in terms of Grand Theft Auto car builds, I've been thinking a lot about this, and it's a really difficult decision to make. On one hand, I'm thinking that I need to move the car builds to their own separate channel, because I understand and I appreciate that a lot of you guys who enjoy the car builds don't really care about the first-person shooter stuff, and vice versa. The first-person shooter fans don't necessarily get the Grand Theft Auto content. Now, for some of you, of course, you're going to enjoy both content, and that's great. So moving car builds to another channel might be a little bit of an inconvenience to you guys. But the reason why I want to do it is because I feel like my channel lacks direction, or it lacks focus at the moment. I've tried to move it more in a first-person shooter direction as of late, because that essentially is where the channel started. That's the roots, that's the content that I feel most at home with. And I think for the vast majority of my subscribers, or at least my older subscribers, that's what you came on board for. So I haven't made a decision yet. I'm still thinking about it. I've got a poll up on Twitter, so if you want to vote on the poll whether to move car builds or to keep them on this channel, the poll will be running for a week, so you probably have a couple of days to vote after this video goes up. But even if you missed the poll, be sure to hit me up in the comment section of this video and just let me know how you feel about car builds moving to their own channel. And this would be a channel I'm thinking that would be purely dedicated to Grand Theft Auto car builds. There would be nothing else on there. And what I'm hoping to do is really elevate the level of quality on these videos and really make each video unique and special. So the last video I did was the 177 Aston Martin one, and that was a pilot video in the sense that I've tried some new things. I started working in theater mode, which I've never really done before, because I really felt like the Grand Theft Auto car builds had become very formulaic, and it was easy for me to pump out one quick enough, but it wasn't very interesting to make, and I kind of felt like they were all the same. They were all blurring into one. And although lots of people give me nice feedback and say that they're the best quality and the best produced Grand Theft Auto car build videos on YouTube, I still feel like there's more that I could do with that series. I still feel like I'm not totally satisfied with it. So yeah, if you have an opinion about this, either hit up the poll or leave me your thoughts in the comments below, because I think this is potentially a really big move for this channel. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. In terms of series which are coming up, I've currently got a COD vs COD in the works. I've had to grind a huge amount of hours in World of War recently to get footage, and I still haven't unlocked the weapon that I'm trying to cover. I've got a ton of different suggestions and ideas for car build videos, so for the moment those are still in production as well. And I also plan on doing more Battlefield content, so that's going to be coming up too. Now, if you have an opinion on anything else that I've talked about in this video, of course, let me know in the comments section below. But for now, that's all I've got for you. I appreciate all your support and everybody who's stuck with this channel as long as they have, and all the new people who've come on board who may be slightly confused about what this video is talking about. Basically, what I'm trying to say is thanks, guys, and hopefully I'll be able to reward you with some really decent content coming up in the near future. Alright, but that's it for now, so I'll catch you later. Cheers!